Okay, so here's technically, I guess, my second video on Let's Build for this city of Rowan. It probably really should be called the first one because this actually, you're going to see me build some stuff, although primarily it's just going to be cut and paste. I'm basically just going to take this wall and these towers and such and just kind of trace out the blue outline in hopes to get something that's usable for a castle, and then I'll go through and sort of manipulate each chunk to make it drop down to fit the ground better and see if we can't get this to work. But it's going to be kind of a tedious process and it's going to take some time, so I may start and stop here and there just to speed things along and not bore you guys with the repetition. But I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and here is the wall. Basically just use the one tool to make a selection. So that's all snatched up right there. I'm going to come up here, and normally this would be flush with this deck in here, but I dropped it down because of the lay of the land. So what I'm going to do is break that out. I'm going to stand right here and then do a copy. Oops. Man, I'm still really tired, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing that sometimes. Copy, and then we'll come over here, and I'm looking at this wall and it's not in the selection set. Okay, so we need to add that too. So I'll expand one, and I'm facing the direction that I want to expand, so when I don't need to give it a direction. Now I'll go back over here and copy again. And this doesn't matter what direction you're facing, it's going to paste it relative to you. So if I come over here and I stand right here, which is where I want the thing to be pasted from, you can see the rain happening there. And I hit paste, it's going to shoot it off to the right, so I have to rotate. And I can't remember which way it counts, whether it's clockwise or counterclockwise. But I'm going to give it a shot with 90, and then we'll try paste and see what we get. And it pasted it behind us, so I was wrong. No matter, we'll just do an undo. And then we'll rotate 180. And then we'll try paste again. And bingo. So we've got our first chunk of wall here. Now, I probably should have did a paste. I probably should have pasted it with the slash, the dash A, just so I don't get this like carved out portion. Although I'm kind of digging it because I don't like. Actually, I should just raise this up one. That would have worked too. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I don't like the hollowed out areas where the wall is. So what I'm gonna have to do probably is undo this, and then we'll break the block above us. Which for some reason, oh, there's probably, for some reason, like all of these things release silverfish now, and I don't understand why. It's just like every one of these freaking blocks does it. So if anybody knows that, they can post that in the comments, like how you infest your castle with silverfish. I'll never know, but that's kind of gross. So I did it once again. I didn't do the dash A, and I'm thinking just because I don't want this dirt to go right up to the edge of the wall, because I wouldn't want someone to be able to just get up on the wall and then just come into the keep or whatever. So I'm probably going to knock this all the way back, so it's kind of a nice way to do it. As far as this is concerned, I don't know if I'm digging that per se, but that's interesting. I didn't grab the legs from it. Or is that the ones on the outside that I'm thinking of? Oh yeah, what I was talking about is these little like feet things here. I didn't paste those because it's going to add those in later. I didn't want to crop out too much, but I think that's probably fine. So what we'll do is we'll put one there, put one there, one there, and we are at the next point of whether or not we want a tower. I think I want to put a tower like every 2 chunks, so it'd be okay to put one here now. In fact, I may even build this tower into the keep because it's kind of lined up perfectly with it. If in fact this is still where I want to put the keep, I may change my mind and make it like the wizard's tower or some crazy thing like that, and then put the keep back here somewhere. I don't know, that just seems to be a really good place for it. This wouldn't be too bad, I suppose, but again, I'm kind of close. I guess if I go out to there and back again, this would be a good keep spot. And it's pretty big. Yeah, I might do that. That way I'm not too concerned about. I didn't want it so close to a gate that it's like it's right there. You know, as soon as they come in, they can storm the keep, but I guess it really doesn't matter that much. So now, instead of copying and pasting this tower here, I think I'm just going to show you how I built it. So essentially, we'll go up on top here. You can see it's a, what is that, 7 by 7, and the easiest way to do it, of course, if you don't have world editor single player commands or what have you, then it's not going to be easy, but if you do like I do, it's not going to be that big a deal. So I'm going to break these out just so I can get a good selection point. And we'll put down, so that's 3. We'll put this right here. We'll call that one corner. And then we'll go over to here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3. So we have 8. I think I went too far. Okay. Yeah. And then I need it a little bit higher. I need it, what, like 1, 2, 4 higher, I think. So make it expand 4 up. And then we'll do a little command called walls. And I'll use stone bricks. Stone bricks was not recognized. You know, it used to work, and now I think it's like 98 is what you have to use. I don't know if you can still use like stone bricks all one word, maybe. But I think it's 98 is what I want. Yeah. And that you can look up in the Minecraft wiki. And you know what I'm gonna do first? I'm just gonna cut everything out so that it's hollow. And then I'm gonna do walls 98. And then down here, I want my floor. Expand one up. Set cobble. And that should be good for the floor. Now, this thing's like ridiculously buried into the mountain, so I probably should go up one more level. I think I'll just do that by hand. But, oops. So we'll have to raise the, like a little step just to get into this tower from the wall because it's going to be bigger, obviously, or higher, I should say, not bigger. Okay, so then as we can see over here, we have this type of ceiling. I like to put the stairs the furthest away from the door, which would be over in this area. So in this case, I've got two options. I can put them here or there. And I think I'm going to go with, let's see, 1, 2. I don't know why that's just calling me right there, so I'll just do this real quick. And before I get too carried away, let me add some wood. Let's see. They've moved everything on me now with the new crazy block. They've added this new block called stone bricks. That's why the old stone bricks. It's a different version of it, I guess, but I kind of like it, but I also have no clue what I'm going to use it for. So for each floor, we go down one. Let's start at the bottom. We go up 1, 2, 3, and there's the floor, and I put it right where the ladder's going. Then we go 1, 2, 3, floor. As I suspected, I might be off. So this needs to go a little higher yet. And I think I'm going to do that with this guy again. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Must have used the same. Expand 1, not Y, up. Walls 98. Okay, I think I would have done it wrong even if I didn't have the right area selected. Alright, so now I just want that area to this area. And we'll set that to 98, which makes it nice and dark in here. And so I need to start punching some doors out anyway. So let's see, let's get here.